I always took the late-night subway home, a quiet ride through dimly lit tunnels that had become a comforting routine. But one night, as my eyes lazily scanned the familiar graffiti-streaked walls, I noticed something odd. The train's last stop was supposed to be abandoned, a decrepit station forgotten by time. Yet as the train slowed to a halt, I saw shadows moving, passengers disembarking into the darkness. I shook off the unease, convincing myself it was just my imagination playing tricks. But each night, more and more figures stepped off into the void, their faces obscured by the dim light, disappearing into the forgotten depths. Curiosity gnawed at me, and each night I found myself leaning closer to the window, trying to catch a glimpse of what lay beyond the cracked tiles and rusted rails. One evening, I mustered the courage to follow. As the train doors creaked open at the abandoned stop, I hesitated, my heart pounding like a drumbeat in my ears. I stepped out, the stale air wrapping around me like an unwelcome embrace. The platform was empty, but I could hear faint whispers echoing from the shadows, drawing me further into the darkness. I ventured deeper into the station, the whispers growing louder, more insistent. The air grew colder, and the walls seemed to pulse with a life of their own. I turned a corner and froze. In front of me stood a group of people, their eyes glazed over, faces expressionless as they chanted in a language I couldn't understand. Their voices rose in unison, and I felt an invisible force pulling me towards them. I tried to back away, but my feet refused to move, as if the station itself had claimed me. The chanting reached a fever pitch, and suddenly everything went silent. The figures turned to face me, their eyes now burning with an unnatural light. I stumbled backward, my mind screaming to escape, but it was too late. I realized with dawning horror that the passengers were not leaving the train. They were being consumed by the station, swallowed into its malevolent embrace. And now, I was one of them, forever destined to haunt the abandoned stop, waiting for the next curious soul to step off the train.